Shalom, shalom. First, we want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honor to Apostle Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. And the mighty shalom and all the listeners and believers. The Akim and Aqua stand rooted in this faith and truth. Brothers going out there pushing the will of the Lord. Okay. This is the brother Iowa from the Gary Branch of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming back at it again with another edifying video. And today, it's just going to be a video pretty much on keeping your eyes single, man. Understanding that the times that we're going through, yeah, they're so-called grievous, but we have to understand that once we pass from this current world, right, and we the kingdom of heaven comes down, hey man, all those things that you went through is going to be worth it. All those things that you went through is going to be in the back of your head, man. It's going to be soon, quickly forgotten, right? So you have to understand, we just have to continue to endure, man. Continue to keep the main thing, keeping our eyes single, right? Focusing on the kingdom of heaven, man. What to say, where there is no vision, the people perish, right? But if you have that vision, man, you're striving towards something, man. You have faith, you have hope in that, man. All right. And sooner or later, when you keep your head down and grind and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing over and over again, once you look up, you'll be in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. So we're going to start with the book of Romans 8 and 18. It says, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." Right? It's not worthy to be compared, man. Yeah, you have your infirmities. Yeah, you have your low moments, all these different things. But we understand that these trials are only here to strengthen us. That this current time is only a lesson for us to be better once the kingdom of heaven comes, man. And be appreciative. Right? All these different things that we see going around us is only faith boosters to give you the mindset. The Lord told me these things was going to happen. The Lord told me I would go through these things. I would be tried by these things, man. But knowing all these things that are to come, right? What manner of person ought you to be? So since I know all these things are happening, meaning that the Lord's word is coming to fruition, it's true. I need to be, what's it called, keeping myself in order, man. And continue focusing on what's the main thing, man. Right? Pushing this will of the Lord, man. Fighting because you continue to, what it says, strive for the truth, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Right? If you die in this truth, which we understand that some brothers are gonna have to lay down their life, right? But if you die in this truth, hey, you've earned your crown, man. We're running the race. Okay. And that's what we have to have the mindset is that this race, actually, let's get it. It's a lot. Give me 1 second. Because that's the thing that we're in now, man. This race isn't for the swift or the strong. Give me 1 second. Yep, 1 Corinthians 9. All right, these scriptures are cycling in our head over and over again to keep you on ground and keep you rooted. All right, 1 Corinthians 9 and 24 says, "Know ye not that which run in a race run all, but one receive the prize?" So you have to run, man. You have to run the entire race. You can't take no break. You can't turn away from the plow. You can't put this truth down, man. You have to endure. You have to occupy, man. And while occupying is building up your faith, man, keeping you, what's it called, grounded, keeping you humble, right? Keeping you busy, because when you're not busy, what happens? You start to fall into folly. You start to fall into diverse things that can really take you out of this truth. But if you're staying occupied, fasting, repenting, making videos, studying, right, doing the things that the Lord finds pleasing, right? When the Lord comes back, what is he going to say? "My faithful and wise servant," right? You were, what's it called, faithful, or you were good over little, so I shall make you ruler over many, right? And that's what we want to hear, man. We want to hear the Lord come back and wipe away we want to see the Lord come back and wipe away our tears, man. Crack that sky, beam us up. All these different things that we've been reading in the scriptures, you have to understand that these things are going to happen. But you have to do what needs to be done in order for you to be partakers of it, man. We want our name written in the book of life, right? So don't let the things that are in front of you, don't let the things that are coming upon you, what's it called, get you out of this truth. All right. Matter of fact, precept. Give me 1 second. Yep, actually, it's the next chapter. 10 and 13. It says 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taking you, but as such is common to man. Such is common to man, man. You have to understand that the brothers, the elders, the apostles who come before you, Yahweh Shai himself, have all been tempted with these things, man. Right? But what happened? They all had a way out. Okay. So don't think that that these different things are here to take you out. But no, they're to show you where you're weak at so that you can get on your pivot, adjust, and fix that thing, man. Because the times that we're coming upon, you're gonna have to be fully rooted, fully what's it called, persuade, man. Fully grounded in the Lord, understanding that He's able to save you out of all things, man. All right. It says there, let's read it again. They have no temptation taking you, but it's common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able. All right. So he's not gonna put you in anything that you can't get out of. You have to have that mindset. All right. Oh, it's too much. No, don't say it's too much. If it's getting to a point you feel like it's too much, pray to the Lord. Like one of the brothers said, pray to the Lord for broader shoulders so that you can hold it up, continue to maintain. All right. These things are there to strengthen you. You have to understand each level is going to come with stronger demons, but you're prepared in order to fight these things off, man. The Lord is sending these things upon you because He understands that you can handle it, but you have to believe that you can handle it, man. It says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And what is that way of escape? The Lord, man. These scriptures, the Akim, all these different things where you're going through those rough patches, those hard times. All right, you go call up a brother. All right, boom, you're recharged. Make a video fast. All these different things are going to help get those demons off you. Okay. And that's what the Lord is showing you, that no matter what you go through, come back and call upon Him. He's right there with you, man. Okay. Did He not say in the book of Isaiah 41? Isaiah 41 and 10, it says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So the Lord is right there with us, man. He's fighting. Didn't I say angels are camping around them that fear the Lord? All right, so don't let these things get you down. Understand that. What does it say? Philippians 4:13. I could do all things through Yahweh Shem Yahshua who strengthens me. All right. So you have to continue to fight, man. You got to smile through the pain, man. You got to end up loving the fire. Because what does that mean? That, hey, you're not a reprobate, man. What it says? There's all be chastised. All of the Akim are going through hard times, man. But it's a beautiful thing to understand that you're being partakers of the Lord's burdens, right? And if you're being partaken of the Lord's burden, what does that mean? You're going to be partaking of the Lord's glory. So when the glory shall be revealed and He comes back, you're going to be partakers, man. You're going to get beamed up. You're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. We understand all these different gifts that the Lord has promised to His elect. But do you believe that the Lord will reward you? Right? Let's get Hebrews 6 and 10. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 9. Better things for you. Be in the title, man. The Lord has better things in store for you. What did the Lord say? Though I go away, he's pretty much building a house for you, man. So while the Lord is up there, He's working, but he expects you to work also on yourself. So when He comes back, that you're worthy of that gift that He's gonna bring. He said, "There's many mansions in my Father's household. I mean, there's many kingdoms, many planets, man. And He's gonna make you a ruler over these planets, but you have to be ready to rule. And if you can't rule over yourself and rule over your own spirit, how can you rule over a whole nation? All right." So that's what the Lord's doing now. He's taking you through the process of becoming a king, a leader. All right. It says, but beloved, Hebrews 6 and 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. For Yahweh is not unrighteous, forget your work and labor of love. He's not unrighteous, man. Who has been what is this? Who is like falling, believing in the Lord, roughly paraphrasing? You have to understand that the Lord, He sees what you're doing. The angels are taking account, right? They're sending it up to the Lord, and these things are pleasing. That's that good sacrifice, right? That's good smells to Him, right? So he's not was it called keeping things in mind. So when that day of judgment comes and boom, it's like before you stand up before a judge, and He's looking at your transcript, right? He's looking at your back. What have you been doing? Okay. Okay. So while you was down there, you was okay. You was fasting. You was helping the Akim. You was making videos. You was actually doing what's it called? Not being a hero, but you was actually doing things and applying this stuff to your life. Okay. Okay. Oh, and you didn't take that mark. Oh, for sure. Right. Pardoned. Boom. Pardon. He said put that mark on them. All right. Same thing like in the days of Egypt. All right. It's the same thing gonna happen now at the Y, man. That mark of exemption. But you got to get that mark of exemption through what? Enduring, man. Doing the things that the Lord that He finds pleasing. Right. And if you do all of those things and the Lord comes back and finds you doing these things, you're gonna get blessed manyfold. All right. So you have to keep that in mind, man. It says, for Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Right? So when nobody else was doing this thing, nobody else was going to the highways and byways, pushing the will of the Lord, pushing out his name, man. Right? Warning the wicked to turn from their wicked ways. Nobody else was doing this thing, but you chose to, Lord, pick me. I'll go up for you. Right? You chose to do that thing. And you understood that it wasn't going to be an easy, what's it called, road? Because what is called the straight gate, the straight path, the path of difficulty, right? We understand that this wasn't going to be an easy thing, fire on the left, water on the right, walking that tightrope. But we continue to look forward, right? We didn't look down, we didn't look back like Lot's wife. We look forward, right? Keeping the main thing in front of us, the kingdom of heaven. And by keeping that focus, right? It is helping you, just get straight there. I mean, you're getting through the storm. Okay. So, like I said, yes, we all have bad days, man. Yes, we all have days where you're not full of the spirit, right? You have times that you fall up. But what did it say? A righteous man falleth 7 times, but he gets back up. You can't let your iniquities weigh you down, man. You can't let these things continue to keep you in the dirt. No, get back up and continue to fight. What Rocky said is not. He said life is going to be one of the main things that hit you. It's not about how hard you can get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. All right. And that's the mindset you have to have in this thing, man, because Esau isn't going to come down like a great wrath. But you have to believe that what the Lord said, I shall lift up a standard. Do you believe that the Lord will give you spiritual powers? Do you believe that the Lord can save you out of all these perverse things? Right? That's that gift, man. That's that beautiful gift that was given to you in the womb, faith. All right. And the Lord is taking you through these tests to understand that, hey, no matter what, I'm right here with you. I got you. All right. What father's gonna sit there and not save his son, man? Especially if that son is doing what pleases him. All right. And that's the difference between the 1/3 and the 2/3. The 1/3 is come back and acknowledge that they're going off and they say, Lord, do to us as you please. Just deliver us. Right. And that's why we're going through this suffering now. So when that time comes and everybody else gets judged, you're gonna be what's it called delivered out of that, man. You gotta have your pardon out on good behavior. Okay. Let's get another scripture. Let's get Revelations 21. Some of those different things that's gonna come, man. It says, Salakia. Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of the heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with them, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. Right? They say death is swallowed up whole. This corruptible must put on incorruption. This mortal must put on immortality. It says neither sorrow. Right? It's not gonna be any more bad days. No more. This is gonna be the last time you're gonna be having them type of tears, man. Nor crying. Neither shall there be any more pain. You're not gonna have any more pain, man. That pain of this suffering of a job, this suffering of bills, this suffering of affliction on the body. All right, the suffering of those people being around you, just being an irritation, because it says with much knowledge comes much sorrow. So you're seeing your people in this terrible state. It brings pain, man. You get fed up with everything that's coming around you, man. You get fed up in being in this place. But through this scripture, it's keeping you sane. It's keeping you, what's it called, rooted until the Lord comes back and changes all this thing, man. Put a new ruler, a profitable king in order, man. It says, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. Oh, Salakia. I'll read the first one again. It says, "Nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." Right? And the former things being this world, man, this era, man. It says, "When the wicked are in charge, the people mourn. When the righteous are in rule, the people rejoice." The righteous is gonna be in rule, man. So there's not gonna be any more what's it called sorrows, man. Everybody's gonna be happy, man. Right? But we have to get through these dark days, this dark time, in order to get to that. So you have to continue to fight, man. You got to put up a great fight, man. Hold on. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that Hebrews, man. We're gonna start getting some scriptures into all right. Oh my goodness, Salakia. Hebrews 12. Let's get straight to the point. Ooh, matter of fact. We'll read 10 and 11. It says, "For they matter of fact, forget. Let's go. Let's start. Go up. Hebrews 12 and 6. It says, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, and scorneth every son whom he receive." Right? So the Lord loves you. That's why he's putting you through these things, because he sees what the man you can become, the man that he intended you to be. But through all the different lifetimes of being taught the wicked way, now you got to fight and reboot the system to go back to the righteous way you were intended to be, man. All right. And the Lord is chastising you to teach you where you're going off. He said, "Let me make our abode with you and sup with you." All right, let's show you where you're going off and how to correct it. And that's what we're doing now. The Lord is helping you correct those things that are wrong. So when he puts you in that new body, hey, you're ready. All right. It says, "If you endure chastising, Yahweh will deal with you as with sons. For what son is whom the Father chastises not?" All right. So if you're not going through all these different afflictions, you're not going through these different things, you should be really worried. What is that saying in the world? Don't be worried when I'm yelling. Be worried when I stop yelling, because that means I don't care anymore. Right? And a lot of people, the Lord isn't yelling at right now. He's letting them go off into whatever fire they want to go off to, because hey, they just destined for the fire. But the Lord gave you an opportunity to be saved from that fire, man. And understanding that now you're in boot camp. Now you're the what's it called? The microscope is on you. What you gonna do during this time, man? The Lord's seeing how you're gonna navigate, how you're gonna move. All right. It says, "Many are called, but few are chosen." So now we're fighting and striving to be a part of that chosen. Nobody knows who's chosen. Nobody knows who they are. Right. But through these different things, the Lord has showed you, if you do these things, you have a great chance at being a part of the elect. So do these things while the time is here, man. Do these things while the liberty is here, man. Because you have to understand, there's gonna come a time where you can't make videos anymore. All right. You can't go to the highways and byways. You're gonna be right in what they say, right in the suck, man, right in the fire. Because things are gonna get so bad, man. It's gonna be Jacob's trouble. And we see those things fastly approaching. They're really already here, just on a small level, right? But those doors of mercy are still open right now. When it's closed, hey, it's closed. Who's in, who's in, who's out, who's out. End of the day. Okay. It says, verse 8, "But if you be Slocky, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons?" All right. I mean, you're not of the Lord's flock, man. All right. Hey, you're of Esau, Edom. You're gonna get that portion of portion of the hypocrite, that portion of the 2/3. Says, "Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence." All right. Your fathers whooped you growing up, and you still love them. All right. Shall we not much more rather be subjection to the Father of spirits and live? So the Lord is doing these things because he loves you. All right. And you have to understand that, man. That's why it's like when you get hit with some type of thing, yeah, and at first you'd be like, damn. But then you quickly be like, huh, the Lord told me these things gonna happen. And I'm actually happy that these things are happening to me, meaning, hey, the Lord's working with me, he's dealing with me. All right. I have a chance. I'm still here, man. I'm still fighting. All right. It says verse 10, "For they verily for a few days chastise us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness." So everything he's doing is for our profit, man. He wants to give us that reward, but he's not just going to give it to us like Esau just got the word and look what happened. No, he's making us earn it, man. He's showing us the value of what he's about to give us, man. So when we get it, hey, we ain't playing that in our kingdom. We gonna upkeep it. right? Because you see how the wicked is ruling. You see how the earth is right now, man. And it's showing you it it's showing you without the law what it can look like, right? It says, verse 11, now no chastising for the present seem to be joyous, but grievous. Yeah, man, it's just like the gym or just like any sports, man. When you're going through that training, it's rigorous, man. It hurts, it's hard. It's gonna really test your spirit, test that dog in you. All right. But nevertheless, afterward, it yielded the peaceable fruit. But when you get there, man, and you see that physique you want, or you win that fight that you was in fight camp for, or you get the kingdom, man, right? You get that new body. It's gonna be so worth it. All right. That's why it's a joy in the journey, man, because you're learning and you're being transformed. Right. And when you look back on it, you actually where you want to be, it's gonna be like, dang, it was all worth it, man. We here now, right? It says, the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. All right. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's get Isaiah. Isaiah 35 and 10. It says, and the ransom of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away. All right. So this is after you've been deemed up, man. After you've been crowned. All right. All of those, all that sorrow and that sign, it's not gonna be no more, man. And matter of fact, let's get I believe it's second Esdras 2. Give me 1 second. I believe it's second Esdras 2. 2 and 43. Let me see. Second Esdras 2, I'm gonna start at 42. I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest. We understand that to be Yahushua. It says, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. All right, so these are those that endured and ran their race until the Lord called them out of this current world. All right, and now they're being crowned for standing stiffly for the Lord and doing what they was asked to do, man, what they was told to do. It says, so I asked the angel and said, sir, what are these? And he answered and said to me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on immortal. All right, so this is the gift, man. The Lord's told us we're going to be changing the twinkling of an eye, right? We're gonna what's it called, this meat suit that we in now it's not gonna be able to what's it called, survive, right? It's gonna have to perish with this world. It says, and put on the immortal and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receiving palms, right? Because you're confessing the Lord where it's not, when it's not profitable. The people don't see the glory and the value of what you're doing now, but and time to come, they're gonna see how valuable what's it called, this word really was, and how valuable of a man you really were. Right? People may spit on you, people may talk down, people may not what's it called, want to be around you. But just understand that in the real short times when things start getting real bad, you're gonna be the first person that come to their mind. Right? Reevaluating, like, dang, he was telling me these things and I didn't listen. He was trying to help me. So now let me go see if I can find him, but the Lord's not gonna let you find him. All right. He's gonna be kept away from fear, kept away from all those evils while you're going through it, man. It says, now are they crowned and receiving palms? Then said I unto the angel, and what young person is it crowned them and giveth them palms in their hands? All right, we understand once again that's Yahweh Shai, man. He earned his crown, now it's time for us to earn ours. So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to command them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Right? We're the ones that are what's it called, defending the name of the Lord, man, defending this gospel. Because everybody else, they've sold out, man. Nobody else wants to stand for the Lord, so we got to do it, and we love to do it, man. So it's a beautiful thing, right? You can be going through work the whole day, and your mindset is just like, for example, for me yesterday, I was at work for 12 hours, rigorous, but I kept saying, "Hey, I'm starting my car. I'm getting ready to go to Bible study." I'm starting my com, getting ready to go to Bible study, make a video with the brothers. And then boom, what happened? I was starting my car, getting ready to go to Bible study with the brothers, and I was happy, man. All right. I was happy to be able to go make a video that the for the Lord, man. These are the things that we look forward to. These are the things that keep us going. In a world that has nothing to offer, this is what keeps us going, man. All right. We're placing our treasures in heaven. All right. It says, and where your treasure is, your heart will be also. Your heart meaning your mind. We're keeping our mind on those glorious things, the holy things, man, the Father and the Son. All right. So I didn't want to make this video too long. Just trying to keep the main thing the main thing. Hey, no matter what you go through, continue to fight, because hey, eventually the day gonna end. That's one of the sayings I always said, where at the end of the day gonna end. All right. And it's the same thing with this. At the end of the day, this era is gonna end. All right. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Ooh, matter of fact, I got two. My bad. Yeah. I gotta get it. Bro. 2 Corinthians 4:17, it says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us as a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, the things which are not seen are eternal. Right? So this light affliction, hey man, it's only for a moment. It's gonna feel like a bad dream, right? But it's preparing us for that eternal glory, man. All right. Eventually, like I said, once again, you're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, man. And everything that you ever want is gonna be at your hands, your disposal. Right? But we have to get through this light affliction, man. We understand that the Lord is speeding up the times. You have to believe that. All right. Days feeling a lot. What's that? Days don't start feeling like weeks. Weeks gonna start feeling like months. Right? Months gonna start being years. It's gonna be, if you understand what I'm saying, it's all going by so quickly. We're already in February and so much has already happened. Each day, time is only gonna speed up more and more, man. All right. Wait 1 second. I had one last one. Where's it at? Ooh, yep, there goes Psalms 30. Psalms 30 and 5. It says Psalms 35, it says, for his anger endureth but a moment, and his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. All right. So that joy is to come, man. It's right now, it's just the Lord chastising us, because you have to understand that we turned away backwards, man. We turned to the idols when the Lord told us not to. Right. And since it was our decision to go and do these different things, it had to be our decision to come back and fight. What was it called? Seek the Lord 10 times more, roughly paraphrasing that scripture. All right. So continue to endure, continue to maintain, Akim, because sooner or later we're gonna be there, man. You're gonna be shooting beams from your eyes, beams from your hands, or whatever the body can do. But you have to believe that the Lord's gonna reward you for all this hard work that you're doing now. So continue to grind, continue to toil. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to. Gotta sneeze. I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, Shalom Akim, Kwame Sharala, Abba Ball, Chemotherapy 2026, soon.